Something really spectacular and impressive with Mr. Jean-Claude Biver is his energy and his capacity of occupying space. Since he took over TAG Heuer as CEO, we've seen them all over the place. Not only did they introduce a connected watch, but recently they just introduced an incredible tourbillon chronograph at 15,000 Swiss francs. So let's go and meet the man himself.
My biggest desire, my biggest dream is to make TAG Heuer today as avant-garde as it was in the past. Sometimes when you have a very avant-garde company in the past, it's difficult to match the avant-garde today. And I said, no, with the connected watch, we are Swiss avant-garde in 2016. They not buy just a device, they buy really a watch. Why? Because if they don't buy a watch, they are doing something stupid. Because the watch looks like a watch. So if they buy an LG or a Motorola, eventually they buy a device because it looks like a computer. While our watch doesn't look like a computer, it looks like a watch. But it doesn't look like any watch, it looks like a Carrera watch. So, and the Carrera is TAG Heuer. So to complete my answer, they buy a TAG Heuer Carrera Connected watch.
So, but now we go on the real watchmaking side, and you've introduced recently a tourbillon at 15,000 Swiss francs, flying tourbillon. This is quite astonishing. What was the motivation behind it?
The motivation was to make a tourbillon with the ideas, with the concept, with the machines, with the industry, and with the technology of the 21st century. Most of the tourbillons that are existing now in the watch business, they don't come from the 21st century. They come from the 18th, 19th or 20th. This is the first conceived, designed tourbillon that was designed in the 21st century for the 21st century with the technology of the 21st century and with the ideas and with the price of the 21st century. TAG Heuer is the accessible Swiss luxury watch. It's a luxury watch, it's the door that opens to luxury. So we said it must look, it must have the smell, it must have the quality, it must have the beauty, it must have the design, it must have the desirability of 60,000 at least, but don't go over 50. And we did it.
Nice success indeed. And we're just a few days from the opening of the new Formula One season, and we're going to have a Red Bull powered by TAG Heuer. Can you explain to us about that?
Yes, you see, yesterday we showed the engine. We had the engine, and the engine is identified TAG Heuer. It happens because Renault stopped to be sponsor of Red Bull, and Red Bull was looking for a new sponsor for the engine. And we said, why can't we be the engine? We are building engines anyhow, but we are building engine for the wrist. And why couldn't we have the legitimacy to make an engine for the road? So we are in the title. Every time you will see the standing position, it will be written not Red Bull, it will be written Red Bull TAG Heuer. And so yesterday, Chris Horner was with me on Skype, and he said to me, do you want to listen the engine? I will put it on, and you will hear for the first time the how your engine, the opera of your engine. And that's what we presented yesterday.
Well, best of luck for this new Formula One season. Best of luck for TAG Heuer overall.
Thank you. Merci.